Yeah, baby!
Oh my god! No, how much? We won! Thank you, Qriket!
Companies like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook make billions of dollars off of your time and content online. We created Qriket because we believe every user should get a share of the revenue that they create. At Qriket, all of our users are partners in our business, and we give 40% of our revenue back to you.
Oh, yeah!
What is moving, Qriket family?
What's going on, Qriket family? Welcome back to another Qriket Live.
What is moving, Qriket family? Happy Monday. Welcome to Qriket Live. I am your host, Johnny Comparelli, and Qriket Live is the live game show you can play anywhere using your tablet, smartphone, or mobile device. And if you are brand new here, and I know a lot of you are brand new since this is our debut show right here on Game TV, we'll be here every day, Monday through Friday at 4:30 Eastern Time, 1:30 Pacific Time. And the game is very easy to play. All you have to do is head over to Qriket.com/how. Download the free app for your iPhone, your Android, your tablet. All the instructions and everything you need to know to join our game is right there down below. And a good thing to note is that every half-hour show that we do includes 2 Qriket Live games. So just in case you're a little late to get the app and join in on this game, there'll be plenty of more games later on in the half hour and of course later on during the week. For those of you that are already getting those color selections up on the board, the game is very simple. You pick blue or gold. The numbers behind me, of course, are all of you making those color selections in real time. We give you 30 seconds to make a blue or gold pick each spin, and then we spin a little something called the points wheel. Now, the points wheel determines how many points each spin of the game is going to be worth. And look at that, we're going to start off today's game with a big 8-point round. Now, of course, if you get your color selection correct, that means if you pick blue or gold and it lands on blue or gold, you're going to earn that many points. And whoever has the most points at the end of the game ends up on our leaderboard. For this game, $2,000 in prizing, $1,200 for that first place prize, $600 for the second place prize, and $200 for that third place prize, Qriket family. And of course, if you are playing along on the app, you're also able to make a side pick using your balance or your spins on any of the emojis on the wheel. That is all explained as well at Qriket.com/how, Qriket family. Apart from that, we'll give you guys a little bit of time to get those first selections up on the board, and we'll come back with our very first spin right after the break. Welcome back to Cricket Live, Cricket family. We are just about ready to get our first game of the half hour underway. 5,776 of you opting for the blue side in our first spin, and 4,464 of you behind me on the gold side. If you missed us just before the break, it's an 8-point round to get us started. And I think that's all of that just about does it. Everyone's in, locked in, round number 1. Here we go. Your result for round number 1 to get our game started is gonna start off with minus points to the blue side. And of course, we have no points quite yet. It's our first spin of the game. So if you're on the blue side, you aren't losing anything, but you ain't gaining anything either here in round number 1. And if you're one of the 4,464 over here on the gold side, the same goes for you guys. No minus points, and of course, no points here in our first round as we move on into round number 2. 30 seconds more, get those color selections up on the board, Cricket family, and let's take a look at the leaderboard in our first spin of the game. Of course, because minus points to the blue side with that emoji. Nobody getting any points in our first round of the game. Nobody in first, nobody in second, and nobody in third. The first result, though, is going to be blue, and we have 4 spins left in this first game of the half hour. Now, if you are new here, we give you the opportunity, if you win right here on the show, or perhaps you've won on the virtual wheel on the app, or maybe you've won some prizes using the side picks down below, wherever you've won from, we give you the opportunity to take a 10-second video and share it with the entire Cricket family. The best ones get featured right here, and we call them your spin stories.
That right now.
Cricket, I just won $250.
Right.
Thanks so much.
Okay, guys.
Adam is my lucky charm for the $200. She picks every color, and we are so excited to win $200.
Cricket family, more of your beautiful faces in today's spin stories, and we're always checking in with your spin stories. So if you win right here on the show or on the app, be sure to record yours, and you may see it right here live on the show. But it's time for round number 2. We'll give you guys 10 more seconds. Let's spin the points wheel and see how many points round 2 has in store for us as we get this game moving. 5 points here for our second round, with 5,152 of you opting for the blue side. The rest of you, 4,632 over here on the gold side. We're ready for round number 2. Everybody's locked in. Here we go. Your result for round number 2, look at this, very similar to our first spin of the game. It's actually going to be minus points to the gold side, but you guys are getting the same treatment here on the gold side. You have no points yet, so you're not going to be deducted any points. And of course, no points going to anyone in our second round of the game. That means the 5,152 of you on the blue side are also safe. But as we move on into round number 3, let's open up the color selection. I'm pretty sure nobody's on the leaderboard yet. Let's take a look so far. After 2 spins, both minus points to the blue and the gold side, nobody in first yet, nobody in second, and nobody in third place. Cricket family, 3 spins left to go in our first game of the half hour. Of course, we do back-to-back 5-round games. Let's move on into round number 3 and get those color selections up there, Cricket family. We'll give you 30 more seconds to do so, and while you do that, let's head over to Kaylin with today's product of the day review.
Hello Cricket fam, what is up? It's Kaylin here, and today's review, we are looking at the HP Qriket inkless photo printer. It's a super cool little gadget that basically turns your cell phone or social media page into a Polaroid.
Thank you, Kaylin. We'll give you guys just a few more moments here to get those third color picks up on the board. While you do that, let's spin the points wheel for round number 3. No points up on the board quite yet. with minus points going to the blue and the gold side in our first 2 spins of the game. And look at this. Deja vu to our first spin. 8 big points here for round number 3. 5,552 of you have found yourselves on the blue side. 3,944 of you have chosen the gold side for round number 3. Here we go. Your result for round number 3 now is going to give us our first points of the game, and it's going to come with the 2 times the points emoji. If you are one of the 5,552 of you on the blue side, you guys are getting 8 points, doubled up with the emoji to 16 biggest points. The most points you can get here in one single round on Qriket. Congratulations to you guys. You guys are finding yourselves up on the leaderboard first. And if you're one of the 3,944 on the gold side, of course, no points to you guys as we move on into round number 4. Let's keep it moving. 30 more seconds to get those selections up on the board, Qriket family. And I think the leaderboard has a few of you already up there. There we are, the 5,552 of you that found yourselves on the blue side, getting those big 16 points and sitting in that first place spot. Still no one in second or third place yet, though. Both zeros there. It's anybody's game to get themselves up on the leaderboard. Your first 3 results of the game going to be blue, gold, and blue, Qriket family. Get those selections up on the board. And if you are brand new here, maybe you are discovering us from Twitch online. Welcome, Twitch community. Perhaps you're discovering us on YouTube Live. Welcome to everybody that's on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, or any of the other live streaming platforms we are multi-streaming to as well. And of course, you may be tuning in for the very first time today here on Game TV Canada. We'll be here every single day during the week, Monday through Friday at 4:30 Eastern Time, 1:30 Pacific Time, Qriket family. And if you want to get yourselves in the game and win some cash for yourself, it's absolutely free to do so. Head over to Qriket.com/how. Download the free app. It's absolutely free for your iPhone, your Android, your tablet. Everything you need to know is down below, and you can get into the second game. You still have a little bit of time to get into our second game of this half hour, or any of the games we're going to be playing all week long. So get involved, Qriket family. But for round number 4, and those of you that are here with us already, let's spin the points wheel and keep our first game going. 16 big points in our previous round going over to the blue side. This time, 5 points again. 4,904 of you opting for the blue side. 5,016 of you on that gold side. Let's spin the points wheel here for round number 4. We already have. It's 5 points. What am I saying, Qriket family? Round number 4, let's just jump into it. Here we go. Your result for round number 4. Where are those 5 points going? Look at this, just like our last round, doubling up to 10 big points. And the blue side getting all the love in this game. 4,904 of you are going to be adding 10 more points to your score. If you are one of the 5,016 on the gold side, of course, no points for you guys as we move on into round number 5, our final spin of the first game in this half hour. Qriket family, of course, all the love so far going over to the blue side. Before we jump into round number 5, let's take a look at the leaderboard. 3,104 of you have found yourself in first place. That $1,200 spot, the top score, 26 points. 2,448 of you just behind them in second place with a score of 16 points. And 1,800 of you have found yourselves in third place with a score of 10 points. Your first 4 results of our first game of the half hour looking like that. Blue, gold, blue, and blue as we enter round number 5. 30 seconds, our final spin coming up. But first, let's go back to Kaylin in today's Product of the Day review.
Super cool little gadget is about the size of a cell phone, can easily fit into your pocket and be brought anywhere. You just connect your phone to it using Bluetooth, and then you can print pictures from your photo gallery or from social media, and you also have the option to connect multiple phones. So you just download their free app and away you go. You can fit 10 sheets of their zinc zero ink paper in there. That's what you use to print with this little guy. And you can even pull off the back of those sheets to then turn your photos into stickers. Super cool, and we're gonna show you how it works.
Thank you, Kaylin. Round number 5 coming up now. We'll give you guys a few more seconds to get those final selections up on the board. Let's spin the points wheel and find out what our final spin of this first game in the half hour is going to be. It's going to be 3 final points here in our final spin. 4,952 of you choosing the blue side in this round and 5,232 of you on the gold side. Let's go 3 points, our final 3 points of our first game of the half hour, Cricket family. Everybody's locked in. Here we go. Your final result of our first game of the day. Look at this, Cricket family. Just perfect way to end our first game here on our first show here on Game TV. It's going to be the 0 emoji. And if you're brand new here, that means everybody's points being reset to 0 in our first game. But hopefully some of you won some prizes using the side pick on the app. Of course, with that final 0 emoji, nobody finishing in our first leaderboard of the game. Let's take a look at the leaderboard and how it ended up. That final 0 coming in and wiping out all the points for everybody in the first game of the half hour. $1,200, $600, and $200 going to nobody because of that 0. Your final 5 results: blue, gold, blue, blue, and 0. The good news is, though, Cricket family, we have another game coming up right after the break. If you are brand new here, head over to Qriket.com/how. Download the free app for your iPhone, your Android, your tablet. Get your color selection up on the board for our second game, and we'll get spinning right after the break. Welcome back to Cricket Live, Cricket family. We are just about ready to get our second game of the half hour underway. I'm your host, Johnny Comparelli, and of course, if you are brand new here, Cricket Live is the live game show you can play anywhere using your tablet, smartphone, or mobile device. So join on in, head over to cricket.com/how. If you're new here, everything you need to know is there. And for those of you up on the board for our second game of the half hour, let's jump right in to the points wheel for round number 1. Our first round of the second game of the half hour is going to start off with an 8-point round, and let's move on. 5,976 of you sitting on the blue side for our first spin of this second game. 4,400 of you on the gold side for this first round of the second game. And of course, we ended our first game of the half hour with a 0, so no winners, and this one starting very much like the first one did with 8 points. Round number 1, let's get it started. Here we go. Your result for round number 1 to get our second game started is going to start off just like we ended the first one with the 0 emoji. Not many points going up on the leaderboard in this game, and of course in our first round because of that 0. No one losing points, but no one gaining any points either as we move on into round number 2. 30 more seconds, Cricket family, to move on in this game. And of course, I think you guys can guess already what the leaderboard looks like at the end of our first spin in this second game. Nobody in the first place spot, nobody in the second place spot, and of course, nobody in that third place spot. But if you're playing along with the app, perhaps some of you have won some prizes using the side picks. Of course, you can side pick your spins and prizes on the emojis as well. So even with a 0, there may be some winners out there. Round number 2, we're going to kick it off very soon, but let's go back to Kaylin with today's product of the day review.
Alright, so now I'm going to show you how this little guy works. I have him hooked up to my phone already, so we'll print some pictures for you and see how it goes. So go into your Qriket app, and the first thing that will come up will be your photo gallery. And if you want, you can just slide over and select photos from Instagram, Facebook, or Google to print. The free HP Qriket app will also let you customize your snapshots with borders, text, or emojis to super personalize that. And there you have it, your cute little 2 by 3 inches picture printed. Hand it off to make some memories, or peel off the back and stick it to something.
Thank you, Kaylin. Let's move on into round number 2. We'll give you guys 5 more seconds to get those selections up on the board. Let's spin the points wheel. Still no points, and there's been a lack of points in our last 2 games in this half-hour Cricket family. But we're back to the 5-point round. 4,632 of you on the gold side, 5,920 of you on the blue side. Round number 2. Let's keep it going. Here we go. Your result for round number 2 is going to go to the blue side, and much like our very first game of the half hour, 5,920 of you can be picking up some points here in round number 2. If you're one of the 4,632 on the gold side, no points for you guys as we move on into round number 3. At least when we have been getting points in these last 2 games, it has been going to the blue side, Cricket family. Let's take a look at the leaderboard at the end of the first 2 spins of this game. 5,920 of you on the blue side, now sitting in first place with the only 5 points of the game. Nobody in second place and nobody in third place. Your first 2 results of this game going to be 0 and blue. So keep getting those color selections up on the board, Cricket family. While you do that, we have more of your spin stories, more of your winner videos. So let's check them out now.
I won this. I won $200. $200.
Thank you, Cricket. I love you. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Finally won in West Virginia. Thank you.
$100 the second time. This is such an amazing moment. Good luck to everybody who's doing Cricket Live.
Yeah! I just won $100! Thanks, Mark! Thanks, Johnny! Thanks, Cricket! $100!
Oh!
Yeah! Woo! $250!
Woo! Thank you, Cricket!
beautiful faces in today's Spin Stories Cricket family. Congratulations to any of our past winners. Remember, if you win right here, record your video and you may see yourself right here live on the show. Round number 3, we'll give you guys 5 more seconds. Let's spin the points wheel. The only 5 points of the game going to the blue side so far, and this time it's going to be a 6-point round. 5,752 of you opting the blue side. 4,968 of you the gold side for round number 3. Let's jump into it. Here we go. Your result for round number 3 is going to be the blue side and the unicorn emoji as well. So the blue side continuing to get the love today. 5,752 of you picking up 6 more points here in round number 3. It has been blue games all half hour long. If you're one of the 4,968 on the gold side, yet again, no love for the gold side, no points for you. As we move on into round number 4, 30 more seconds, Cricket family, get those selections up there. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now at the end of 3 spins. 3,584 of you on the blue side, notching up to first place. The top score, 11 points so far. 2,168 of you in second place. The score there, 6 points, and very close behind, there's 2,336 of you in third place, only 1 point behind with a score of 5. Your first 3 results, the 0 making its appearance again in our first round, followed by back-to-back blue results as we enter round number 4. Get those selections up there, Cricket family, and we'll spin right after we head over to Kaylin with today's product of the day review.
There you go, Cricket fam. You can have a printer in your pocket, basically turning your cell phone into your own little modern sort of high-tech Polaroid camera. I think this is a super cool gadget to have if you want to be able to just print off the pictures of the awesome night that you've had with your friends and give them out. Now you can. Thank you so much for joining me, Cricket fam. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Kaylin. And again, Cricket family, if you support our product of the day, you're supporting the Cricket family, the Cricket team, and all the Cricket Live prizing. So we appreciate you. And of course, I should mention that in our last round, hitting the unicorn emoji, Cricket family, if you guys are playing along with the side picks on the app, that'll pay 15 times your balance or your prizes. So congratulations to you guys if you managed to hit the unicorn in our last round. It's time for round number 4, though. Let's spin the points wheel. 2 spins left to go in our second game of the half hour, Cricket family, our final game of the half hour end of the day. And it's going to be a 1 single point round here in round number 4. 5,192 of you opting for the blue side this time. 5,408 of you on the gold side. Round number 4, let's get into it. Here we go. Your result for round number 4 now. Oh no, it's going to be another 0 late in the game, Cricket family. And look at this, our first game, our first show here on Game TV, starting off with zeros, all the points being reset to 0, Cricket family. So now all you have to do is get this final color selection correct to end up on the leaderboard. Let's open up the selections for round number 5. And it has been a lot of zeros making the appearance. Let's take a look at the leaderboard after 4 spins. And there you have it, an oddly familiar sight to our first game, Cricket family. 0, 0, and 0. Nobody on the leaderboard, as you can guess. And your first 4 results of our second game of the half hour, 0, blue, blue, and 0, Cricket family. We'll get our final spin up on the board in just a second. And remember, as long as you get this color selection correct, you'll find yourself on the leaderboard here today. We got more games tomorrow at the same time right here on Game TV, 4:30 Eastern Time, 1:30 Pacific Time. So if you are just tuning in for the very first time, get the free app and come win some cash for yourself. It's so easy to do. Head over to cricket.com/how, download the free app, and you too can join in our game. Let's spin the points wheel for round number 5 and finish it off here, Cricket family. The points are not going to matter here in our last spin. 2 points, it'll be either way. 5,600 of you on the blue side, the rest of you on that gold side. Round 5, here we go. Your result for round number 5 to finish our game is going to be the blue side, but with the color switch, the gold side getting the last laugh today, Cricket family. If you are one of the 4,736, you are earning 2 points, and the only points here on the leaderboard, no points to you guys on the blue side. That means here at the end of our game, the 4,736 of you are ending up our winners. Let's take a look at the leaderboard and how our final game ended up. There you are, first place. The only 2 points, you guys will be sharing the $1,200 prize. And because of all these zeros, We didn't get anyone in second or third. We came very close though, Cricket family. Your final 5 results: 0, blue, blue, 0, and gold to finish our second game. We'll be back here tomorrow, same time, 4:30 Eastern Time, 1:30 Pacific Time. From me, the rest of the Cricket family here at Cricket HQ. Have a good and groovy rest of your Mondays, and we'll see you back here tomorrow, Cricket family. Big kiss. Mwah. Happy spinning.